That'd be funny. Hello, Reaperland. It's just John right now. Ron's really busy today. I know we got an unlock last night, and he's doing a bunch of stuff, so he'll be joining us shortly. He's right down the hall, so as soon as he gets done, he'll join us. So it's just me for now.
And you can actually hear his audio. If you're listening real close, guys, he's typing on his keyboard.
Yeah.
He's live right now as far as audio.
Just listen.
He stopped typing.
Oh, he stopped typing? Okay. So Mike is, Ron is mic'd up, so he's ready to go whenever he gets in here. So, yeah, Brother Dave is busy today. We're really busy over here at Reaperland. I see somebody saying that's a sexy table, Achilles said. Yeah, I tried to lay out some of the stuff. I think you guys can kind of see it. They're a little blurry because the cameras are focused on us. Hi, Rhonda, Jacob Jansen, Achilles. A lot of people here. God Among Kobolds. I love, great name. I want to see more unlocks, they say. What is the wagon? What wagon?
Oh.
I know. I see it. Yeah. It's a little tease. No, it's not. No, not a siege wagon. We'll be talking about this whenever Ron gets in here, so don't worry about it. Have we hit the social media goal yet? Nathan McCann says. McKeehan? I think Ron will give us an update when he gets in here. He's been monitoring that. I think we're really close. We were expecting to hit it on Thursday. A lot of you guys were watching the paint show earlier, Reaper Toolbox. Hope you guys had a good time. Josh is great, my twin. Oh, you guys were in here, my twin. That's right. So I hope you guys liked his announcement. He's going to be having a show on Monday. Do we know what time it's going to be airing? Hasn't been decided yet.
We talked about 1 to 3, but it's in January, so all of it's subject to change.
Yeah.
All of it.
Still in January, so stay tuned. So, yeah, Justin's here, obviously. Justin and Collins are in the background doing monitoring chat and everything.
Oh, I think you just mean me.
Yeah, Justin's here.
Yeah.
Collins is in his
Collins
office.
is wandering around aimlessly.
Yeah. Not that it isn't always great. Yeah, great show. He has a lot of, he went to school. He went to school for art. So he has a lot of color theory and all that stuff. I am not a painter, obviously, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But I know that he's been painting for a long time. He's a commissioned painter and teaches classes and stuff. So I'm glad you guys like that. I'm going to try to carry the show for a little bit. But, yeah. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Wednesday's a pretty big day in all the people who do their normal jobs. It's a hump day, as people say. So we're kind of getting over that hump. I know there was an unlock last night about midnight-ish. If anybody is in chat, what time did we ding yesterday? That's one of my favorite things is on the Kickstarter comments. If you guys haven't noticed, every time we get an unlock, people say ding. It brings us back to our old MMO days. Whenever we gained a level, everybody would say ding. Yeah. So I think that's all those people in chat that are MMO players. Around 1 a.m. I thought is what Nomad says. Yeah. Is the show on, Brick Shaman? WoW leveling, yeah. Holly.
Is the show on?
Yeah, I think it is. People can hear me. People are answering me. So,
yeah.
So I think it hit pretty late last night. Ron said that it was about 2K away when he went to sleep, and he woke up at like 5 to let the dogs out, and he noticed that we hit the goal, so he updated it early this morning. So, speaking of the update, let me pull that up right now. I was looking at it before we went live, and when we got the email, I know a lot of people have been clamoring for busts. If you were excited for busts, can you type 1 in the chat, please? So I'm really excited. These were sculpted by Julie. If anybody knows Julie, the Dragon Queen. She also did the $6 option bust that's on the wheel right here. So she did that one as well, but I know a lot of people have been asking for busts. Busts aren't for everybody. Some people don't need them, don't want them, but if you don't want them, don't get them. But I know a lot of people have been talking about making them terrain pieces, like statue pieces, like maybe at the top of stairs you have like a statue or some deity, things like that. So I always like those things. So they're really, really versatile.
Oh gosh.
So let me update here. True facts. Sophie bust, please. Nomad, stay tuned. I know there's rumors going around. So I know Josh was talking about busts earlier. They're good to like practice on. If you want to practice for bigger models. So a lot of people, he said that if you painted Maldrakar, bust is going to be like easy peasy for you. But they're just good practicing, things like that. I love busts just because I think they're really pretty. Yeah, need more busts of all kinds. So when Ron gets here, we're going to talk about some of the upcoming encounters. I think he has a few ideas. We're going to talk about this little beautiful piece right here. And he kind of wanted to clear some things up, so it just kind of gives him a good time to be here. I voted not Julie. Yeah. I see Bob and Julie are in chat. Rainbow Sculptor, I think I saw here. Holly. A lot of the other. I don't know if we've seen like Witty and Green. I don't think Jason Weeby's in here. Any of the other ones? Not my bust. Acceptable. Yeah, one if you're excited for the bust. My phone's not updating, but I looked at them before. But we unlocked the encounter at Gallow Guard last night, sculpted by. Why can't I think of his name? Kevin, sculpted by Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, he's right across the hall. I talked to him right before this. Sculpted by Kevin. So that got unlocked last night. And then currently we're working towards Dark Depths, Part 2. 2.245 is that unlock. You can see it on screen here. It has the Fathom Tyrant, which we can go to the cam here. The two different types of dolphins. I'm really excited for the goblins in the Part 2, and I'm really excited for the Killer Clam. I think those are going to be really cool. Thanks for the great bust. Yeah, thank you guys. I can't wait to see what you do with them, Rhonda, if you're going to paint them. Can't wait. They said yes yesterday. Yes, there will be more of the comic, I believe. Those will be coming soon. So I know there's going to be a lot of stuff if you ever come to the party, which I'll talk about here in a second. But this is the Fathom Tyrant in Dark Depths Part 2. I asked Ron yesterday, and I can ask him again when he gets in here. I believe this is going to be on a small little flight stand base. So it will be slightly hovering above its base. I don't think it'll be attached like it is here. I think the final form of it will be on a tiny little base, little flight stand. Here's the Devil Ray, this little bad boy here with his little barbs and everything. And this was just up because we got this printed and put together. This is the Dragon Bust from the Corset. Or no, I'm sorry, it's an option, a $6 option sculpted by Julie, along with the other busts. And so, yeah, a lot of people who went to ReaperCon got to see this bad boy in resin. So he's going to be put into the Kickstarter. $6 option. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Hey, Ron's here. So Ron will be joining us here in a second. He's getting all ready and stuff. Like I said, we're all busy people here. Dave's extra busy, so Ron's jumping in.
Can you hear me?
Speaking of the Facebook party and the comic that you guys see on the Kickstarter page, we're going to be having a party here, November 2nd. A lot of people in chat know, from noon to 6. So if you need to find it, we have a command in chat. And it's going to be the Bones 5 Kickstarter Countdown Party on Facebook. And you make sure if you go to that, you need to RSVP. Let us know if you're bringing your kids, your family, all that stuff. Because we need to accommodate for parking and food and all that stuff. So Wednesday joke off. Nah. This is a Bones 5 Live.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
Hey.
Yeah, like John was saying, please RSVP.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't use Facebook or any other social media, please email us at business@reapermini.com. Mm-hmm.
B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S.
Yeah.
Business@reapermini.com.
Buss-a-ness.
It's been a crazy day already.
Mm-hmm.
So, whew.
Yeah, Ron's been really busy, so he had to join us a little bit later. We didn't want to...
We're all busy.
Yeah, we're all busy. Ron lost track of what day it was.
It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, okay. So, what'd I miss?
Nothing. I was just talking about the Deep Fathom Tyrant, and we were talking about how I asked you yesterday about the flight stand.
Flight stand, yes.
So it will be on a small little flight stand, kind of hovering above its base a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's going to be hovering. But if you don't want to do the flight stand, you can just
Yeah.
throw it in the trash and just glue him straight on this, because he looks good to me, glued on the base like he is.
Yeah, I like it either way. That's kind of what we kind of go here for is versatility. That's kind of what we design the encounters for. And so you can swap them out, bring them into your game. Like if you got the troll encounter, you could just use the bridge if you wanted to. But
Encounters. Funny you mentioned that.
that's why I said it. I'm getting pretty good at this, Ron.
Justin, do you have the emails I sent you?
Not a sponsor.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Which ones?
So as you get those images ready,
Yeah.
I thought we would maybe tease the last 4 encounters.
Four more.
4 more encounters to go, if we can get to all of them.
So to
So-
recap, we have Troll, we have the Spiders of Emerald Cole, and we have
the
bridge, Gallowguard.
The bridge trolls.
Toll. I just say Trolls
The
Bridge because I don't want
The
to say
spiders
that.
of Imrith Cole.
And Gallowguard.
Right, the encounter at Galagard. Is
which
that it?
got unlocked last night.
Is that it? Mm-hmm. Is that all?
Those are the 3 that we have
Feels
currently.
like there's so many.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know more information than everybody else, so it feels like there's more for you.
I keep thinking, and people have thrown out some really great ideas about a circus encounter and a chronoscope encounter and the Medusa encounter. There's some really great ones that wish we had time to do, but I hope we can get through all these.
Yeah.
Because we still have a couple of dragons to get to.
We still got 10 days left.
Better hurry up. Today's kind of a slow day.
Yeah. Next week is when the train goes off the rails.
So I'll give you the cue, Justin.
Yeah.
And let you know which ones to do first.
Hey,
Now,
Grazietti.
I'm curious. Is it 3 photos total?
4.
Because the 4th is empty. You sent me an empty email.
Uh-oh.
She's just completely blank
I
wrong.
may have to be excused again to go.
I'll show you the. Ooh, thank you for the gift bomb.
Yeah, thanks, Grazietti, for the gifted.
I'll show you the 3 that I
There's
have.
that one. Okay, yeah, got it.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, well, they're looking at that. Thanks for the gift bomb. So I know a lot of
Got
people
it,
are excited
okay.
for the encounters. So we got a kind of little bit of a tease. I saw somebody saying that I need to get a little cozy for my not a sponsor drink.
Okay, so I'm sorry, we're doing behind the
good.
scenes type
Yeah.
stuff. So that whole thread, the first time I sent you the thread, there was no attachment, but then I responded immediately to that with an attachment.
Okay.
So look back at your email thread
Let me
again.
see.
So there he is.
This too?
There he is. Yeah.
Ah, cool.
That's him. So we didn't unlock. We revealed the bust last
The
night.
bust. Mhm.
Right, or this morning.
I was just talking about the bust before you got here.
So I tried to stay up last night to see if we're going to ding. I couldn't make it. So I went to bed. But I knew sometime in the middle of the night we'd hit. So my dogs woke me up at 5 in the morning. So I got up to let my dogs out, checked my phone, and sure enough, we had hit. So I updated from my phone and got it this morning and saw that, so the bust. So I wanted to show you guys one of those busts in the photo. So
Okay.
this is the maiden bust.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. We can pause that for a minute, can we?
Yeah.
We'll just put her right up front. Is that good? Mm-hmm. There you go. And let's put Sir Forescale here so we can get some scale. So it's a small bust. This is the maiden bust. You get all 3 busts in that photo for $12.
Yeah, in the option, yeah.
Yeah, in that option. So you'll get all those. The maiden bust this is a fairly small bust. So, but it's a good beginner bust. If you're just getting into busts, or if you want to, to explore that, this is a good opportunity to get some busts at a really great price. Because do you know how much busts are in resin?
Pretty expensive from
Very
what I've
expensive.
seen, especially the bigger they get, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, even the ones that we've got there, the ones the Dragon Princess and the Elf Ranger, yeah, these in resin would be really expensive. So to get them at this size, and for $12 for all 3, that's a really great price. So if you've been thinking about doing busts, this is a good opportunity to get into it. I know a lot of people have been asking for busts, so.
Yeah, and this looks like it's good to practice, like you said, to practice the hair, the face, the skin tones.
You can paint, paint skin tones, like you said, hair, eyes. Man, it's a good opportunity to get busts.
I've heard of people like boiling the. Can they hear that?
They might be able to hear a little bit of it. Just
Okay.
ignore it. The
Okay.
cleaning
Our
ladies are
cleaning
outside.
crew is here.
Yeah, I know a lot of people kind of like boil the paint off, or take the paint off using different techniques and stuff, and then practice again. It's just good to practice on. Busts are awesome. More, please.
Yeah, so and so we've got the bust, but it doesn't seem to be doing that well. So if you guys were voting for busts and you wanted busts, please pledge appropriately and let's get these busts locked in.
Yeah, that's a good example. How much is the Grudge? How much is the Grudge?
$40 at retail by
so
itself.
that's a pretty
It's
big
a little bit
resin model.
larger. It's maybe it's a little larger than that. We have one around somewhere, but
Yeah.
but these guys in resin would be close to $20, I would think.
Ignore the paint
Okay,
job.
maybe not $20. So,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be maybe $10
Yeah.
in resin.
So.
But to get all 3 for $12 is a great price.
So this is the Grudge. This is what I was asking about. This is the one that's $40 and
$40.
that we normally sell. So this is the old resin bust that we did.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
by Jason Weeby. So and these 3 busts that we have up online right now are by Julie Guthrie. So she sculpted all 3 of these.
She's
so.
in chat actually.
Is she?
Yeah, her and Bob.
Hey, Bob and Julie. So if you guys voted for a bus and you want a bus, here's your chance to get those things. Let's get them going.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that the vacuums were there. He said that it thought it was his laptop fan. Had a small heart attack.
Yeah.
So you were talking about encounters?
Yeah, so we have 4 encounters planned.
4 more.
4 more that we haven't even revealed yet. But
Yeah.
I thought maybe we could show a little bit of a tease, just a little hint of each of the busts.
Okay.
So what do you got there,
The
Justin?
encounters. 4 of the encounters. A little bit of tease of the encounters.
A little bit of a tease.
Ron's busy, so
I'm gonna.
his words are all mixed up. And
Yeah.
Thanks for the sub.
I think Michael Mordor. I think I saw you on the Facebook page. Mordor.
Well,
4 more encounters. Yes, 4 more. So I think there is a total planned 7 currently.
so let's show the
Let's see.
the next to that. What is that? Yeah, let's show that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ideal Pumpkin, for the follow.
Yeah. So this is a work in progress by Bob Rodolphi.
Oh.
This you can see Sir Forescale over there on the side, just to give you a bit of the idea of the terrain.
Okay.
That is a well full of bones. Like I said, this is a work in progress, so it's not finished yet. And this is part of an encounter called, tentatively right now, until we come up with a cooler name, the Ghoul Cult.
The Ghoul
The
Cult.
Ghoul Cult. So it'll include this particular piece of terrain and not Sir Forescale,
Yeah.
but you know,
Some ghouls.
maybe some ghouls.
Yeah.
Maybe you know.
Maybe the person summoning the ghouls.
Possibly, maybe someone being rescued from a bunch of ghouls.
Oh.
So there's that. So you can close that now.
Oh no, and a bone golem. Why does everything have to be a golem?
So what do you got next there, Justin?
Book golem.
Let's show that. Sure, we'll show this guy next. This is one
Ghoul's
character.
Banquet.
This is a character from the Crypt of the Dwarf King, or the Dwarf King's Crypt. This is one of the models from that expansion.
You go, Ron.
Or excuse me, that encounter. There he is, right there. He's right there. We actually have a print. We can zoom in on after the previews. So, you know, what goes on in a Dwarf King's Crypt? I don't know.
Something to do with treasure.
Possibly, or can you imagine what would happen if you went into a Dwarf King's Crypt and maybe he didn't appreciate it? What would he do?
That is a good question.
You don't know.
I'm excited.
So yeah,
Diggy diggy hole. That's
yeah,
right.
dig hole. Yeah, I can imagine the Dwarf King is not going to be pleased with anyone who goes into his crypt. All right, so let's.
Who is it sculpted by?
This is sculpted by Tom Mason.
Tom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom Mason. Okay, Justin, next one.
This.
Yes.
Oh.
That's a snow leopard.
Oh.
And the name of the encounter it did not come through on my phone.
Is it some kind of snow encounter?
It is a snow encounter.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This is probably going to be the largest encounter that we have had. The most. It'll be the most costly one. It'll probably cost more than the other ones. And it's got several pieces. This is one of the antagonists in the encounter, and it's the shrine of. I can't remember the name. I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
So, but needless to say, that's a snow leopard, and there's a shrine, and it's in the mountains. So, shrine to what?
We don't know.
Don't know.
You
Don't know
didn't. You
yet.
didn't finish the name.
Not. Even if I did, it's not going to give you any
Okay.
hints because
Yeah,
it's like a
a weird name.
funny name. So it's a kind of a crazy name.
And this is the antagonist, you said.
One of the antagonists.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
So woe be to the antagonist or the protagonist, because this is when woe be to the protagonist in this story.
Yeah, and you said the biggest encounter of
Yeah.
the 7.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
good, the largest. The piece of terrain that's involved with this is huge.
Okay, cool. I'm
So,
excited. See,
um,
what me and Dave say is that we don't look ahead, so we're excited along with chat. So
Yeah.
if we need to look ahead and answer questions, then we do, but we're not too far ahead.
There are 2 snow leopards. This is the running one. The one that's just kind of the one standing is killer. It's by Jason Weeby. Jason Weeby
Weeby.
did this whole set.
Okay.
And some of his best work I've ever seen him do is in this encounter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
it's really
Talking
good.
it up.
Super good.
Gwydion Green in chat if he's here. I
Thanks
haven't
for the
seen
sub.
him. I haven't seen him, but
I haven't seen him either.
thanks, Barking Dog Studio. Thank you.
Thank you. And we got one more. Is that right?
The internet loves cats. You're correct. Ever met? I'll update you here in a second.
Yes. Yes, that one. This will be a surprise to Bob because he doesn't know that this is
showing
part of
it
an encounter. I've made this part of an encounter, Bob.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bob.
This is the protagonist.
The protagonist.
Yes. and she is part of an encounter called the Shadows of Ravenholm.
Ravenholm.
The Shadows of Ravenholm.
I'm loving the names this Kickstarter.
Yeah. So she's got a torch and a knife, and she's going to kill somebody.
Yeah, so she's hunting something, or
She's hunting
tracking
someone or something or some things.
things. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So these are just little bitty bits and pieces from 4 future encounters we've got coming
Yeah.
up. So each encounter has a piece of terrain or pieces of terrain, monsters,
Some kind of baddie.
protagonists. Yeah. For example, this has one good guy. The Jason Weeby one we talked about has one good guy.
The dwarf one.
The dwarf one has several good guys
Yeah.
and several bad guys.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one too. And then the what was the other one?
So we have the witch hunter looking character here.
Oh, the ghoul, the ghoul
shrine.
cult, the ghoul cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got a couple of protagonists, a couple of antagonists.
Ghoul's Banquet. That's what some
Yeah.
people are saying in chat.
And the really cool well of bones, and
Yeah.
some other bits and pieces.
We don't go to Ravenholm, people said.
Yeah, don't go to Ravenholm.
Yeah. So that's exciting.
So yeah,
I'm excited for the encounters.
Yeah, so I would like to. I mean, I don't know if there's a way to do a chat vote. I don't know if it may be too difficult to type in all those names, but Ravenholm or Snow Leopard or Cat or whatever.
I guess what are you saying for
Maybe
vote?
tomorrow we could do a vote. We'll
For
get it
what?
organized to see which encounter they want to see next.
Okay. So stay tuned tomorrow. Before tomorrow's show, 3 p.m. to 4, we're going to be doing a poll.
We'll try.
We'll try to do a poll to see which encounter you guys would like to see
We'll do that.
unlocked next.
Yeah, so I know that only 2 are really, really fully ready to reveal. The other 2 are still being worked on.
Okay.
So, let's see. Justin will have to put up the other stuff later
Yeah.
to show the guy. You want to talk about the wagon yet?
I have not. I was waiting for you to get here.
Okay, cool. There we go.
But I also know, so Daryl was working on a cart a few years ago that I saw him working on. I know that he's waiting for some art assets from Izzy. Do you think that will be coming soon, or?
I hope so.
Hope so. Okay. So I see a lot of people asking for merchant carts and things like that. So that's why I
Yeah,
asked.
there was a cart that Daryl's working on. We're going to put it through the Izzy filter, the Talon filter.
Yeah.
And see if we can spruce it up a little bit.
Oh.
A little bit of made a little sexy to it.
Look at Sarducci's or Sarducci.
Sarducci.
Look at his comment. You want to?
How much to get Reaper mentioned on Crow Roll?
Oh, yeah, okay. Keeping it tight.
A lot of free minis and some paint. I don't know. We don't know.
Yeah. So this is the dwarf that we showed off by Tom.
By Tom Mason.
And this is the dwarf from that encounter. Yeah, so kind of a little hint, sneak peek of it.
So now this is a volumetric print, a test print that we did, and we found out that we think that the cart is probably a hair large. We think for a buckboard cart. I mean, your characters will fit into it, and you can put stuff in it, but we think it's just a little bit large. So this isn't the final model, but we think this will probably get shrunk down, probably 25%.
Is the cart 1 mini wide? So that's what you're answering.
Let's see.
So you think it's going to be slightly smaller than this?
Slightly smaller. Yeah, just slightly.
Just a hair.
Yeah. Chris Lewis sculpted the cart.
Yeah, I like the size it is.
He probably, I bet Chris sculpted it to be 1 inch wide, so you could fit a 1 inch base inside there. But I mean, I guess you could fight inside a cart, so 1 inch would make a difference. But
when in Rome.
yeah, so but to be honest, the cart may not shrink at all. So we don't know yet. By the time we reveal it, we'll have the final thing going. It's just a little bit large, but we don't think it's too bad.
It is a Hill Giants cart.
It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
Yeah, good cart for roaming the countryside.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
You've seen a couple horses pulling it, and you're set.
Yeah, and then you're
It's ready to
golden.
go. Yeah. So yeah, barrels, crates, all kinds of cool stuff that will probably come with this. We're not showing now.
A mini has to fit inside, they said. Yeah.
Well, a mini does fit inside, and we will make sure that a mini will fit inside.
Those beer carts are pretty big. Hello, Mr. President.
Yeah. Hello, Dan Goodchild. Could you shrink parts of the cart but leave the cargo area as is? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I understand that we want to leave the back part large enough for fingers to fit into. Yeah. The seat, but the difference between the seat and the buckboard is just a little bit too long. If any character sat on that and put his feet on there, he wouldn't be able to reach his feet on the thing. So it's just a little bit off. It's not a big huge thing, but I don't want to dwell on that all day.
Yeah.
So we're making toys. We're not making actual carts, so they don't the actual function, the actual
Yeah.
way a cart would function. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
you could mod it to make it work. Same thing for the trebuchet, the farflinger, and all
Maybe
that
it's a
stuff.
cart for a giant. Well, I don't think it's that big. It's just a little bit oversized. You know, it's okay.
Need 2 or ox to pull it. That's right. Mimic cart.
So this cart will be showing up somewhere soon.
Yeah, soon, he says.
I think an expansion.
An expansion,
I think
an
so.
unrevealed expansion, or a part of an expansion.
Maybe a part of an expansion that they're going to reveal.
Oh, yeah. Would the bus fit in the cart?
Well, not as it is, but
Yeah. Speaking of that, all of the busts will come on a plinth. This particular dragon bust is currently not on a plinth
Right.
because we printed it out pretty hastily and didn't really get a chance to put it all together. But we wanted to show it off for you guys. But they will come on a plinth.
the cart will not have a driver. Dino 1162. No, the cart will come just like this,
Yeah.
with perhaps some cargo, but it won't have a driver. Or at this time, it doesn't have any horses. As of today, as of right at this time of
moment.
this show, yeah.
So we can come back. So I see somebody keep asking the question about the pumpkin creature from Mike Disney. So we can show that real quick. We are currently, we reached out to Mike Disney. I know it was Inktober on his Twitch channel, and he's been drawing a lot of stuff. And so we particularly liked one of the images that he drew, and I believe it might be coming to the Corset. But it hasn't had a name yet. So I don't know how long the poll is going on. Justin, do you know if the poll is closed yet for Mike Disney?
Do not.
Okay.
We have a sculptor for it.
Yeah. Hail the over. Oh, you do. That was a good question. A lot of people are asking who's sculpting it. So.
Jason Weeby's going to sculpt
Weeby, the monster man himself. Big monster
it.
man.
Jason's going to sculpt it.
Yeah, so
Looks like it's still going.
yeah, I think Overgord is winning, if I remember correctly.
Bubble Guts. Hey, Ron, what's wrong? You sound stressed.
You're welcome, Mr. Powell. I wrote it down. We were just getting done with showing off stuff, so I was trying to answer your question. Another person asked about EU stuff. So we talked about this yesterday. We are still talking to the German distributor just in case things go wrong with the Brexit stuff, all that stuff. We're planning ahead for all that stuff. So still no final word on it yet. Still talking. So
Yeah.
so the poll ends on Halloween. Thanks, Forever Night. So the poll, it's linked in chat. If you go in chat and click on that, you can go vote on what you want to name the creature. And so we be sculpting it, and it will be put into somewhere.
We think it'll probably end up going to the Corset.
Corset. Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people are excited for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know the Overgord, I think, is winning. All hail the Overgord.
So I know people have been asking about the extras, breaking up the Corset.
Yeah.
And getting
point.
I was working on that this morning. Matt had originally got the spreadsheet ready. I went through the spreadsheet, tweaked it. Pending Ed's approval, I'm ready to put that up.
Okay. So as soon as it gets approved, it will be
Yep.
put up.
And I will be emailing Ed. He's out of town right now. I'll be emailing him, and as soon as he gets my email and approves it, we'll get these options or these extras up, so you can break up the Corset and you can add more stuff.
Yeah. So anybody that doesn't know, the extras is what we're calling them, are the
Extras.
things that are in the Corset that you want more of. So like maybe the cat folk.
Yeah.
So if you want more cat folk, you'll be able to add those specifically
Yeah.
into your box. More of them.
I'll come back to that in just a second. Silverthorn, when's the next Corset edition? I believe we said in the update, the next one is the next
The
Corset.
next one.
Next reveal. It says in the update, the next map, top of the map, new Corset.
So as soon as we unlock Dark Depths Part 2 at 2.245.
Yeah, we will reveal the next Corset edition.
Yeah.
Should we tease about what's that?
We can.
Bobby Jackson sculpted them.
Okay.
There's 4 pieces.
I love it.
I've seen people requesting these.
4 pieces, you said.
It's four monsters. People have been requesting these. Not like tons of requests, but I've seen the requests. I think they're useful for low-level dungeons.
Okay.
They're perfect for Halloween.
Perfect for Halloween, he says.
I think they're cool.
4 pirate ships. Yeah.
I think they're really cool. So,
Yeah. So stay tuned in the updates, the Kickstarter updates. We'll
the
show those
Nurge,
off.
is that the male pattern baldness
Oh.
rogue?
Male Potter. Yeah, he's all over the Kickstarter comment. Or Kickstarter comments.
Ron, hey, this is a Lauren. Hey, Ron, you happen to have a printed Pegasus, which you teased to me last night. I hang behind that wall.
Oh. I don't think.
No, it's on my desk. It's not behind this wall.
Ah. Is this part of the Greek part? 3? Possibly.
If a Pegasus were going to appear, the best place for it to
Yeah.
appear would be
Makes
Greek
sense.
part 3.
Dark depths. I mean,
yeah, yeah. Look on. Yes, got them on Cobalt. Some time ago, you mentioned an old model Ford type car. Any word on that showing up? So Daryl printed it out, and it was super tiny, not tiny, but just flimsy, just a lot of parts and real thin. So we're having to go back to the drawing board and sort of tweak it some more.
okay.
Yeah. Any more pictures of the encounter at Gallagher? It says Asalati. We probably need to do an update with more photos of the individual models, but yes.
Yeah, because they are kind of sequestered on that little drawbridge. So it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to.
It's
get
kind of hard to tell
details.
the distance, but we can go ahead and do those.
But just keep in mind, as soon as things get printed out, that's kind of why we're doing this show, is to show you guys what the models look like. So as soon as stuff gets printed out, we'll show you. So that's kind of the benefit of being here.
Avrelina of Darnassus, are Gooey bags sold out? Not sure if I should make an order now or save money for selfies. Well, if you save your money for the selfies aren't going to be out until November. Black Friday, and Gooey bags will be long gone by then. So if you want a Gooey bag,
Yeah.
now's the time to get it.
And it's while
'Cause
supplies
we
last
should be
in October.
out. We are going to be out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting down to the wire on the Gooey bags.
We're literally probably less than 100 left. We've gone through 3,000 or so of those in
Yeah.
just 3 weeks. So.
Thanks, Larry Ninja, for the Twitch Prime. Speaking of Gooey bags and stuff, just keep in mind, if you guys, thanks Gator Lade, if you guys ever order anything online from us, there's a notes section in your order. So it'd be really nice if you guys could put anything you want in there, a joke, a picture, ask them to draw you something, ask them,
Justin,
ask people questions, say
we go.
thank you and stuff. People really enjoy that in the internet department that are pulling the order. So if you guys ever order from us, make sure you write in our notes section. That'd be very much appreciated. I know when I worked in the internet department pulling orders, that was a cool thing to see. So just keep that in mind.
There's the bust again.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we hope to, let's go back to the extras. So we're going to plan on busting out the extras of the Corset. They're broken into groups. So there are only a very few handful of models that are singles. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Most are going to be in sets, right? So as far as the singles, the only ones I recall, until it's final, it's not final.
Can you jump back to us?
The Pizza Dungeon Dragon was a solo. I
Okay.
believe if we unlock the Treasure Golem and the Gem Dragon, I think those are going to be solos
Solo.
as well. But everything else is pretty much in groups. So
In
the extra
groups.
kobolds are a group. There's elves are a group.
The Dark Elves.
The Dark Elves and the other elves. Some of the Dreadmere characters are a group. All the undead are in a group. So they're all grouped in little groups.
Yeah.
It's like the Catfolk are a group.
Would you say like all the player characters, like the Dreadmere people?
Yeah, those 6 Dreadmere characters specifically are an extra.
Okay. The Boulderkin.
Boulderkin are by themselves.
Scarecrows?
There's a loot. The Scarecrows are a part of a
Yeah. Stay tuned.
group of constructs.
Okay.
Golems and constructs. So, like the Battleguard Golems, the 2 Battleguard Golems, the Scarecrows, the Stained Glass Golem, the Stone Golem, the Clay Golem. Those are
Okay.
all in a group.
Yeah. Kid Heroes. Will the Kid Heroes 1 and 2 be separate?
No, Kid Heroes are one group.
One bag. Same thing, I'm assuming, for the spell effects. Will the spell effects all be in one
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
So that just makes a lot of sense in my
If
head.
you go through and look at the Corset, you'll kind of see, and I think we actually added up that if you bought all these groups individually, you're up to like $190.
Okay.
So the Corset's a good deal. And even then, that's not the retail price. That's just the
Kickstarter
extra.
price. Yeah.
That's the extra
Extra
price. So
price.
if you would go up to probably $400 individually.
So as soon as that gets approved by Ed, we will put an update on the Kickstarter comments or Kickstarter update page.
Yeah, we'll do an update.
So stay tuned to that, and you can go through and pick out all the extra stuff that you want.
Richard Dreadskull, do you have a rough price for the ship yet, please? We will on Monday, I believe.
Oh.
Monday we're going to announce the price of the ship.
Tease.
Yes.
Monday.
Yes. I think we wanted to make sure Ed was back so he didn't kill us when we said it's only $1.
So did you
It's
guys
not
hear
a dollar.
that?
It's not a dollar.
Spread the word. Monday, ship,
That's the plan.
money sign.
That is the plan. The Basilisk is not going to be a solo Happy Little Minis, no. Like I said, very few pieces are actually solos.
Yeah. So Monday.
How many pieces of wall and core?
I don't know what that means. It's probably the spell effect.
Corsair?
It's probably the spell effect.
Oh, there'll be one per
One per
set.
spell.
Yeah.
bag.
So at retail, you'll have to order more, or you can buy multiple sets.
Oh, can you tease more about the Brine Wind expansion? What can we expect from 2 and 3?
Well, so the plan is, and things change. We always have to do
Change.
that.
Yeah, things change.
The first expansion of Brine Wind, or the first part of Brine Wind, was going to be the undead horrors of Brine Wind. That's why you have all the skeletons and the Sons of Bardi. The second part was going to be the wharfs of Brine Wind. So
Okay.
what would you find on the wharf? Brine Wind.
I'm expecting maybe you would expect to see some dock pieces or some workers on the dock. Things that a fishmonger maybe like on the dock pier.
Yeah, what would you
whatever.
find on a wharf in a pirate town?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Anything you would expect from there.
yeah. So there's kinds of things to do.
And then part 3 you were expecting
Fishing poles, maybe a boat, maybe a
Ooh,
cart. I don't know.
maybe some kind of sloop.
Valhallan 42nd, ladies of negotiable affection.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Lady, she was in the Dreadmere set. The lady NPCs with the little pipe. Lady.
Oh yeah, she's
the
already in.
madam-
She's already in a Dreadmere thing. But
madam.
yeah, she's part of.
Seagulls. So yeah.
Bug Up says Polonius the fishmonger might be on the dock.
Oh,
You never
Polonius,
know.
dude, that'd be cool if he had a mini.
People selling Bitcoin on the dock. Sure. God Among Kobolds, anything modern Chronoscope coming up? Yeah, we've been saying for 3 weeks. Yes, we have a Chronoscope expansion planned. Just got to get to it. We have other things planned first,
Yeah.
and we're going to get to those. And if we can get to the Chronoscope stuff, we will.
And like we said, it didn't do the best in Bones 4.
It didn't.
So
It was one of the lowest selling items. So, that tells us that customers aren't that interested in sci-fi. But
still there.
obviously, you guys are very interested in sci-fi.
Yeah.
Dan Goodchild asked me last night. He said the first part of the Chronoscope expansion, would characters in that or would models in that be tied more to Dan could probably tell us.
Yeah.
Rocket ships,
Yeah.
B, laser guns, or whatever, or D, gas lamps. And I said, D, gas lamps.
Gas lamps.
The first part.
This is a good
of
question.
Chronoscope.
I figured I would wait for you to get here to ask you this. How close are we on the social media goal?
Getting close.
Yeah.
Very close.
I said yesterday that we expect to hit it by Thursday. Is kind of
Yes,
what we're expecting.
That seems to be it. If we have a Pinterest page now.
I heard that.
Yeah, our
Saw it
Pinterest.
this
So
weekend.
it's pinterest.com/reapermini. So we have a Pinterest page,
Mm-hmm.
2 Facebook pages, Twitter, Twitch,
Instagram?
Instagram. So, and on Facebook, all you have to do is hit share. You don't have
Share.
to. John, do you have to do a screenshot and then retype a thing and make a new post with a hashtag?
Nope. Just
What do you
share.
Just hit the share button.
Yeah. I think
Just click the thing that says share.
Because on the picture, I believe it just says shares. So, boop. And then use hashtags on all the websites that use hashtags.
Just hit share.
For anybody that's just joining us, we are doing a giveaway. So we got to 1,300 subs, and we're doing a giveaway where we're giving away one of each paint that we make in production. And the way that you enter is if you type in hashtag paints in the chat. All you got to do is enter once. You should get a message from Moobot saying that you've entered. You'll get one entry. If you type it more than one time, it won't matter. So all you got to do is type it once. And we don't have to be live. So you can always come into Twitch chat and just type it in. Tell your friends if they missed the show or anything like that they can still get in. We'll be doing the drawing tomorrow during Reaper Live. Tomorrow night during Reaper Live is when we're going to be doing the drawing.
And you do not need to be present to win.
Yes.
We will announce it. It'll be on the web page. It'll be everywhere. So,
Everybody that's entered has a chance to win. And we'll be putting the name on our website, in the title of the video, the description. I'm sure we'll talk about it here on this show. So don't worry. You will know that you won.
Matt Nuke 151. We have not decided on the color yet.
and the future goal, John, since you're already talking about it.
Oh, down here at the bottom, we're working towards 1,700 subs. So if we get to 1,700 subscribers, we will be giving away the top 100 DHL models. Oh, I'm sorry, the top 100 bones and the top 50 DHL numbers. So
For a total of 150 minis. Well, 152 because
they come
there's
in
100
big boxes.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's top 100 of the bones models and the top 50 of the DHL minis, metal minis.
Cool.
How are we doing on time? Man, time's flying by.
When you have
We'll
fun.
actually
Yeah.
probably start wrapping up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So-
start looking for a host.
Correct. I will
Raid.
do that now.
Holly said that she wants to see somebody. She needs a mini with a fishing pole.
Is Holly on
Quickly. Yeah, Holly Monster. Yeah.
here? Where is she?
Right there below Moobot.
Holly Monster. Mm-hmm. I have a corgi too. Just saying.
Oh, he has a corgi.
I saw on Instagram you have a corgi because I
Yeah.
follow you on Instagram.
She has 2 corgis.
Has she got 2? You got 2 corgis. I only have 1. That's
Yeah.
all I
Whoa.
can stand.
Whoa, Jacob
Whoa,
Jansen.
Jacob Jansen.
Another gift bomb. Thank you,
Holly,
Jacob.
use your emote. Use your corgi emote in chat. Thanks, Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob.
You're the man.
I have a corgi as well, but it's an
Oh, there it is.
It's an
See?
off-brand corgi.
Willow
I
Watcher.
mean, is it kind of? It's kind of corgi.
No, it's an off-brand corgi. It's like a German Shepherd corgi.
Do we have our picture of my corgi?
I don't know if we do.
Did I not
maybe.
send you the picture
There,
of the corgi?
do you see the emote? There's Holly's emote right there. That's
Oh,
that's,
yeah,
that's her
okay.
emote.
That's okay.
So all these people using Holly's emote are subscribed to Holly
Oh, okay, cool.
on her Twitch channel.
Papa Doc 1963 and chance for some new lizard folk. It would be cool if you could release some lizard
Townfolk
figures.
I've seen a lot of people
I
asking.
did talk to Gene about Townsfolk monsters.
Townsfolk non-humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people asking for other than humans townfolk.
Yeah, Cleo 81.
We're listening.
Everybody loves their corgis. Yeah, I was talking to Gene about doing some lizard men. I'm not sure if we're gonna have time to do it. Try.
Thanks, Achilles.
Cleo 81 dire corgi. That was kicked around.
This guy kind of looks like a corgi, but he's more of like a Shiba.
We can't tell if he's a corgi or a fox or we don't know what he is.
What's a Shiba? It's the Doge dog.
Just a doge.
Yeah. Weeby sculpted the yokais, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So we could ask him what it is.
Oh, that's just...
He's not in here though. He was in here the first week when we were doing the show, but he hasn't shown up since then. So.
Yeah, I know he was working today on his
Encounter.
Ah,
Nice segue. Nice. Go back
Yes.
to it.
yeah, he was like, he sent me last night. He sent me the final pics.
Mm-hmm.
So that encounter's done.
Yeah, Shiba Inu. That's the one. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, she be new.
Just so Ron believes me, if everybody in chat, can you for the gym dragon for the social media mini, can you tell him what type of plastic that you want it in?
What color you mean?
Yeah, what color would you want the gym dragon to be in?
Blues Clues. Do you like Dags? Yeah, I like
Dags?
Dags. Snatch is a fantastic movie. Have you ever seen Snatch?
Yes,
The
I have.
movie. It's a great movie.
Look at
Wow.
the chat.
Yeah, I see red.
Yeah, one.
So it looks like people who are voting for a color. It looks like you're outvoted.
Yeah. They're so look.
So yeah,
Yeah, random with a clear bright.
yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would
Something
that would
clear.
require throwing in that random bottle of paint at everyone. It's just I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna happen. Sure, I like Dags. Copperhand.
Yeah. Don't care on color, but I see a lot of clear. But you can't please everybody. So if you make it red, people are gonna be like, "Why'd you make it red?" So
Rainbow Sculptor, Christine. I will check
Oh,
my
yeah.
messages as soon as I get out of here.
there you go.
Yes.
Christine's in chat.
Christine's been working hard. She did the
Yeah.
sirens, and those look
She
fantastic.
did the kid heroes. She did
Yeah.
all kinds
Well,
of stuff.
she did the Kid Heroes. She did the sirens. Now she's working on something new.
She did the gym dragon as well.
And the Gym Dragon.
The Gym
yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Speak of the
and,
devil.
And some of the, I'll say it, some of the pirates you haven't seen yet.
No, some of the pirates. And I believe maybe I don't want to.
No, she hasn't done that yet. No, she hasn't done that yet.
Okay.
We
We
haven't-
showed him at ReaperCon.
Hey, Ron.
Wait, what is? I can't read that. It says so down.
Thank you for the sub.
Oh no, that was Weeby.
Oh, it was
Hey,
Weeby.
you
Okay.
can whisper that, but we all heard it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Ron,
Pirates.
Ron, do you like Legos?
Thanks, Jake, for the
Sure.
Twitch Prime.
Sure. Okay. 'Cause I found something really cool, and it's going to be completely abnormal from what we usually raid. Okay. But it's incredibly cool.
Okay,
Cool.
So
Did we see the wagon yet? Corinthio said, yeah, we did, but I know you're probably new or you just joined.
Yeah, people just joining.
Yeah, people come in and out of chat all the time. So here you go. Here's a close-up. It's going to be slightly smaller than this. How's the social media going? It's going well. We're really close. Sad Houdini.
Getting close. Josh and Min, Succubi, yes. Y'all saw those at ReaperCon. I'm gonna make a phone call to Gene Van Horn as soon as we finish our show, and ask him where the other half of the succubus.
Speaking of Gene, as soon as we unlock the next unlock, which is the Dark Depths Part 2, we will be seeing the next map. Speaking of Gene.
Oh yeah, Gene drew all the maps.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Gene drew all the maps.
And we had how many planned at the beginning?
5.
5. And this will be the 5th one. Going
Is it?
going
Yeah,
into
it's
the
5.
5th map.
Is it 5 or 6?
I couldn't remember if it was
It's
5 or 6.
This is 5.
Yeah. So we will be seeing the new thing soon, the new map.
Yep. Starts with the Corset unlock.
Do we have the Fathom Tyrant printed? We do. So this is kind of good to show off the kind of a few things that we talked about today. If we can go to QVC cam. Thank you. So
About to pinch the wagon.
Yeah, person asking in chat, here's the Fathom Tyrant. He is going to be coming on a clear plastic base, so he's going to be slightly raised above his base. But if you wanted to, you could just forego that. You can see there's a little gap. There's a little gap in between where you can see through. You really can't see it that well. There it is. Hey, that's pretty good. So yeah, there's the Fathom Tyrant. I can't wait to see somebody paint the eye. This is probably my favorite mini with an eye in it, just because it looks so clear. It's going to be really good to paint. And then people asking, here's the wagon. What do we call it? The buckboard wagon?
It's a buckboard wagon.
It's a buckboard wagon.
Yeah.
And it's going to be slightly smaller than this. When they print it out, we realized it's a little bit too big.
Yeah. Just
So yeah.
Sarducci, I didn't kill Sophie. The comic strip is continuing. Izzy is working on the cartoon strip.
Yeah.
We have to see if the Gru can make it past the cobots or robolds or whatever you guys are calling them now.
Robalds. Oh, that's great.
And then the troll, and then we'll see what happens next. We'll see what happens next. We got to find Sophie's lucky dice.
Oh yeah, Sophie's lucky
got her
dice.
lucky
That's what
dice,
they're
right?
looking for. Escape from Pizza Dungeon.
I have a raid set up.
Okay.
You're ready?
So thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. Tomorrow's Thursday. Stay tuned. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. we'll be back. And then later that night, Twitch Reaper Live at 6 p.m. Central tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Which we'll be doing the paint giveaway sometime towards the middle/end of the episode. So if you guys are all entered for that, stay tuned.
Dragon Day 31 says, new to Twitch, how do you see the chat if you watch a rerun?
The chat should be on the right when you watch a rerun, and it
Yes.
should give timestamps too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So if you're watching the VOD on Twitch, it should have the chat on the right and have timestamps, like Justin said.
And also a little information on the person we're rating. This guy seems to do a lot of Lego art.
Oh.
And it's really cool. So it's not too far off from, like, imagine building something and then painting it again if you really wanted to, sanding it and painting it. So
We're trying to, we're just.
it's
hanging
really
out.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, community stuff, raiding people.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well then, hope you guys enjoyed the previews today. Let's go unlock those busts or the next thing so we can get to the bus and then show the next thing, get the new map ready. Lots and lots and lots
Yeah.
of cool stuff.
All the new encounters.
coming up on the
all that
last
stuff.
week of this.
Yeah.
Getting close.
1 week.
Getting
Remember,
close.
pirate ship on Monday. Costs and everything like that.
That's the plan.
Maybe some more updates on the pirate ship. Some more solid information. Maybe we'll see. New map when we get the next unlock. So
Yep,
stay tuned.
Getting very close. Very, very close. So let's go unlock some stuff.
Yeah.
And look for the options update or the extras update coming hopefully tonight. As soon as
Hopefully.
possible.
Yeah. As soon as we get good go.
Don't forget to spread the hype and love for. There it is.
Yeah.
There's the-
Raid.
There we go. Thanks again for watching.
Yeah.